You must choose what you stand for.
The kid who would be king. You know, I had a conversation with people like last night as I'm filming this over what that title meant, and I still couldn't figure out really what that title meant, I guess. I guess he'll be king when he grows up? I don't know. I watched the movie and I'm still not sure. The Kid Who Would Be King is directed by Joe Cornish, and it's basically a modern day retelling set in the UK over King Arthur. Basically, it's like this kid, he finds Excalibur hidden in stone, but of course it's not actually like a stone, it's in a construction site. You know, they update everything for the modern day sort of, and he finds out he has to fight this evil thing called Morgana with who's played by Rebecca Ferguson. He gets the help of Merlin, who's played by two actors, one who's a 16-year-old boy, the other one who is Patrick Stewart. And quite frankly, The Kid Who Would Be King is a boringly long movie. Like, this movie feels painfully long. It feels like there's the lowest point character arcs for about the characters about 3 times in the film. Like, it just keeps going on and on and on, and in the end you're just kind of like, well, can we just end it? End it, please. But basically, to summarize The Kid Who Would Be King, I'll summarize it best as I can. If this was made in the 80s by, say, someone like Steven Spielberg or George Lucas, I truly believe, or even Chris Columbus, I truly believe this would have gone down as a childhood classic, as a staple for children's films everywhere. But it wasn't directed by them in the 1980s. It's directed by Joe Cornish now, and it's not a good film. It's not. It has a resemblance of a charm that says, you know what, this film can be a childhood classic. And I reckon, perhaps depending on how many people see it, I really believe it could actually be a childhood classic for everyone, you know, as one of those staples that you show your kids in 30 years. It's like, watch this movie, it was around when I was a kid. But we don't have that. The performances from the kids are fine, like I don't have a problem with them or anything. The performances from the adults are fine, like I don't really have this movie it's boring towards the second act. Like, I feel like this is going to be most of the January movies. Like, first act, I'm sort of interested, like, you know, just a little bit. And then the second act, I'm so bored because it just goes on with this meandering quest plotline that doesn't really seem to go anywhere for the longest part. And it feels like there's 2 or 3 points where it's like, surely we're at the halfway point of the movie now. But you're not. And there's even this part in the movie where every night that takes place in the movie, like this little demon thing will come out and try and attack the knights. So basically it's just rinse and repeat on a continuously slightly larger scale. And it's like, so it starts out with 1, then it's 3, then it's like 5, and then it's like 40 of them. Like, it's just rinse and repeat for, you know, a number of days. Like, it just feels like it reaches the lowest point of its character and then it continues on rolling on, and at the end of the day, this movie is just going to be very forgettable as well, just like Glass, and I can't recommend it. So I would say that The Kid Who Would Be King, don't want to touch it with a long pole. Have you seen The Kid Who Would Be King? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe and comment on the Platypus, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Well done, you made it to the end of the video. Why don't you click on one of these 2 videos for more content, or subscribe, so just be reminded of when I upload, so you know, subscribe. That'd be great.